Okay guys, I hope that the questions were tricky enough to make you think about how you can redraft them, not just throw in that and job done, but rather think about how you might restructure those sentences. So this is how I would go about doing that. This purchase, which I got permission for, costs $5,000. This purchase costs $5,000. I got permission to buy it. So there we go. 2 points, 2 sentences. Don't be fooled by the fact that these are short sentences. Some people think that short sentences are baby language and we shouldn't be using baby language in professional legal text. There's nothing baby language about this. This is straightforward, simple, professional legal language. If this is what the issue is, that's all you need to write. You don't have to think, oh Christ, there's only 4 words in this sentence, I need to put in a whole lot more. Because if you remember the last 3 lessons I did, that's exactly what I told you not to do. Keep the message as simple as possible. Or you could say this purchase that I got permission for cost $5,000. An easier change perhaps there. But another thing I just want to mention here is think of the context. It's not just change the structure, but think of the context. We're talking about getting permission to buy something which cost $5,000. The context probably tells you that all of that sentence is important. That the fact that you got permission for it, it cannot be unimportant. I know there's a double negative in there, but what I'm trying to say is that the whole thing is important here, and it would be really difficult to find a context in which you can say part of this is not important. So sometimes you need to step back, think of the context, and say, well, I need to say this in the appropriate form, using a defining relative clause, because everything is important. Number 2, the person who is making a claim against me is a client. Once again, the context. Everything in this sentence is important, so we shouldn't be using a non-defining relative clause. The person is a client and he/she is making a claim against me. Once again, I want to present an alternative, not just using the person that is making a claim against me as a client. Of course, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to show you alternatives. The police found the documents which he tried to hide. Once again, context is clear. I would say that everything in this sentence is important, so let's draft the sentence in this way. The police found the documents that he tried to hide. The amount he got paid, which was secret, is now in the public domain. Can you imagine that which was secret could be non-essential information, not important information? The context just would never exist. So the amount he got paid that was a secret is now in the public domain. And of course we could, if we wanted to, break this down into 2 sentences. And lastly, number 5, this person who we are following is involved in the fraud. Once again, if you're following something, if you're following someone, there's an important reason why you're following them. So this should be part of the important part of the sentence. So we could redraft this in a number of different ways. I chose one of this particular way. This person that is involved in the fraud is someone that we are following. Okay. Now I did this on purpose, and I'm just going to move myself out of the way here because I don't want to. Oh, there we go. I had a bit of a flying lesson there. The reason why I did it like this is because some people are afraid of repetition, that we shouldn't be repeating language, and here I've repeated that twice. For the purposes of clarity, repetition is okay. For the purposes of emphasis, repetition is okay. So the person that is involved in the fraud is someone that we are following. Nothing wrong with that. It's emphatic, it's clear, it communicates a very strong message. So don't be afraid of repetition when you want to emphasize, when you want to make something clear.